In the last 30 days, BlackRock has achieved an incredible feat. People are going completely crazy. Now would be the perfect time for Hyotoshi to make a major announcement. This deed was really executed by him. This is exactly what we were hoping for. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But the point of this whole thing is, what's going on? Let me explain it to you now. Your daily dose of Shiba Wealthy Coin is here. If you are interested in Shiba and want to learn more, you have come to the right place. Subscribe if you want to know what's happening in the cryptocurrency market and how to predict its future. Hit that like button if you want to stay up to date with SHIB news. Having exclusive rights, the network experienced a surge in transaction activity. Following the recent transfer of around 50 trillion Shiba Inu tokens, this unexpected surge put a burden on the network. It is believed that the increase in activity is due to the hack on the Wazir X exchange. The market quickly became overwhelmed as a consequence, and trillions of Shiba Inu tokens were lost. To put this in perspective, there are 50 trillion tokens, which is over 10% of the total supply of Shiba Inu. That is a tremendously rare percentage, and it is also unusual for such a significant amount to move simultaneously. This kind of volume of transactions is unusual for cryptocurrencies in general. A lot of people took notice of Shiba Inu because of this kind of behavior. Such events have occurred before, most notably the infamous Mt. Gox Bitcoin hack that caused massive price fluctuations in Bitcoin. The future of the affected coin is frequently the subject of increased speculation and scrutiny after such events. No amount of liquidity, not even the sale of a large number of Shiba Inus, could affect the asset's price. The absence of a catastrophic market crash gives this news cause for optimism. Many people were in a state of fear because they thought the price may fall because of the massive sell-off. Nonetheless, perseverance and unwavering community backing are evident in the market's durability under these conditions. The fact that Shiba Inu has proven time and again that it can handle unexpected challenges with relative ease gives investors hope for the future of the asset. However, considering the sheer number of Shiba Inus involved, this is definitely not a laughing matter. The broader crypto community took notice because it was an unusually large transaction and because it brought attention to possible flaws. The Shiba Inu community is watching closely to see how the dog breed responds to the crisis. The real question today is how the development team will handle this new surge of interest. If they want to boost Shiba Inu's profile and attract more customers, now is the moment to make a big announcement or shift direction. Their bold initiatives will garner attention from the Bitcoin world and serve as a demonstration of their strength and creativity. After then, what exactly were the results of the Shiba Inu group's efforts? I can assure you that no one could have foreseen the announcement's outrageousness. But before we do that, there's something else crucial that needs our attention. Bitcoin ETF at BlackRock and its present status. Because Shiba Inus are so sensitive to changes in Bitcoin ETAs, this discovery is noteworthy. No matter how thrilling the Shiba Inu team's announcement is, the price may respond poorly or even decrease if the Bitcoin ETF performs poorly or exhibits bearish indications. The dominance of the Bitcoin ETF movement over Shiba Inus cannot be ignored, but now we reach a fascinating turn of events. Thomas Fuhrer, co-founder of the exchange-traded fund tracking platform Hey Apollo, had a recent conversation. X18,600 Bitcoin tokens have superbly accumulated this month in BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF, representing a jumping $1.23 billion in fresh investments, highlighting a noteworthy trend. It is even more astounding considering that the ETF has experienced no inflows on 2 occasions this month. This is crucial. The massive influx of funds into the ETF is indicative of the high level of investor optimism and the positive view of the market. An optimistic outlook on Bitcoin could have a good effect on associated assets like Shiba Inus. This trend suggests that the cryptocurrency market might be in for some interesting and potentially fruitful changes in the near future. Shiba Inu and other cryptocurrencies stand to gain from the positive overall market climate that can result from the large amount of money coming into Bitcoin. Despite the massive influx of funds through BlackRock's ETF, many investors still don't understand why Bitcoin's price hasn't risen further. Even a user questioned why we aren't mooning. Also, this question makes a lot of sense. With so much new capital flowing in, we should expect prices to go up significantly. However, it's possible that there's a good explanation for why this is wrong. Do you recall that earlier this month, Germany sold 50,000 Bitcoin? The market may absorb some of the new capital through this substantial transaction. When a major holding country sells up a considerable amount of its holdings like Germany did, it might dampen the impact of new investments and prevent the market from rising as expected. Regardless of positive developments elsewhere, this type of Large-scale transaction could influence the dynamics of supply and demand, thereby reducing or stabilizing price swings. We will not only look at the Bitcoin ADFs, but also at Bitcoin's future. Another thing to think about is the EDF scenario. Earlier videos have mentioned that this month, customers of the now-defunct Japanese exchange MJOX could get a $9 billion Bitcoin settlement. Some traders have understandably gone into a panic as a result of this. But there's been some noteworthy news reporting from journalist Colin Wu. He shared the results of a recent MJOX Bitcoin survey on Reddit. The majority of those who have received Bitcoin do not plan to sell it, according to the survey. This bodes well because should the vast majority of Bitcoin recipients opt to keep onto their assets rather than sell, it might help stabilize the market. There might not be as much selling pressure from such a huge quantity of Bitcoin as was anticipated. We can only hope that the market will be able to weather these storms relatively unscathed, as this suggests that there might be uplifting changes on the horizon. If all goes according to plan, Shiba Inu shouldn't be hurt, and now might be the perfect time for them to start doing well. Shiba Inu's aims have been openly stated by renowned developer Hyotoshi Kusama. He has long held the belief that Shiba Inus are capable of extraordinary feats. The goal price of 3 zeros for Shiba Inus was suggested by Kusama in March of last year, who thought it might be too low. Arabian Business is a respected business magazine that recently interviewed Kusama. It was in this interview that he set some lofty goals for the Shiba Inu ecology. Shiba Inu aspires to become the first decentralized organization in the world to be worth $1 trillion, according to Kusama. He sees great promise in Shiba Inus, and this bold plan shows it. It also sets a high bar for what the breed may achieve. Shiba Inu is the 13th largest cryptocurrency in the world, with a current market cap of around $10 billion. When its market value reaches $1 trillion, Shiba Inu will only be surpassed by Bitcoin as the biggest asset. The value of Shiba Inus would skyrocket to $1 trillion in this hypothetical scenario, but it's just that a hypothetical. Still, you must think for the future. As the value of cryptocurrencies as a whole grows, the top projects will likely see even more of a boom. This makes Shiba Inu's goal of achieving a $1 trillion market valuation appear more reasonable. As the market matures and expands, such ambitious targets may become more realistic. But for Shiba Inu to be worth $1 trillion, its price would have to skyrocket. Currently, Shiba Inu trades with 4 zeros after the decimal point. To reach a market cap of $1 trillion, Shiba Inu would have to climb to 1/10 of a penny, assuming its supply stays constant. An incredible 9,700% increase in price would result from this, an escalation that some market watchers believe is within the realm of possibility. Strangely, this seems to be the price target that Shiba Inu is projected to reach according to several sources. For example, according to CoinPay Markets, a trustworthy source for market analysis, the Shiba Inu might experience a 10-fold or even a 100-fold surge if Ethereum ETFs are allowed. This kind of forecast shows and highlights the potential for huge gains. Thus, such a price increase would not be entirely unreachable in the future. Those who are still skeptical about this possibility should listen to Lucy's message. Shiba Inu will achieve even greater success if people persist in underestimating them, she tweeted today. Despite cynicism and underappreciation, she stresses that Shiba Inus can achieve remarkable growth and transcend expectations. However, what are your views on the matter? Please leave a remark. Whatever you have to say, I would devour. The event has concluded. You should definitely give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe and share our content to view our latest uploads.